What's up, everybody? It's Dustin from Flip Flop Speed Shop. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while, but today we're going to continue a video that we did in the past in regards to the windshield wiper. If you recall, which I'll play a little clip here. The windshield wiper goes down and then it comes back up before it sets. So there's an adjustment in here, and I want to show you kind of how to adjust it. I didn't do it before. I'll show you what it's doing now, and I'll show you how we're going to fix it. Stay tuned. So this is what the windshield wiper does. It goes up, it goes down, and then it sets. That's what we're trying to get out, is the set on it. Where it goes down, it goes back up, and it sets. But the wiper coming back up, it's in the view of the passenger. So we're gonna try to get it to set on this dirt line here where it came down. That's where we're gonna try to get this to set. So we're gonna clean out my front and see what all's in there and see what Lamborghini guys keep in their front. So that's what I keep in my frunk. Bunch of cleaning supplies. We're gonna get all this out of here. We have to pull this US spec trunk splitter compartment, because US spec cars have to have that to cut down on the trunk space. So if a kid shuts himself in there, there's no emergency release in here. So that's something the US did to divide the trunk up. But we have to get in here. We have to get in behind here, so this has to come out so we can adjust the windshield wiper. So the next step is to remove the trunk luggage compartment here. There's two ways to take it off. There's the three 10mm bolts here, and there's two, I'm not gonna focus on it, there's two 10mm bolts here. I prefer to take the three off here because these two, trying to start back, are a real pain. So when you go back in, it's easier just to put these three back in. So we got the bolts removed. This just lifts out. That tilts up. Slides out like that. There's the how it bolts on. Next, we remove this. Just pull this up. There's some bolts under here. Unbolt that. These are going to be number 5s. And then it comes up. Be sure to unplug your light. Pulls out like so. So now we're adjusting. This is what we're going to adjust. Okay, so here we are. We're going to end up just adjusting is we're gonna end up having to loosen this bolt off here because this motor turns like this. And there's a stops. There's stop point set in here. So what happened is this motor is swinging around and it's overrunning. So it needs to stop here and it's stopping over here, which is causing the wiper to go down, then back up. So what we have to do is loosen this and move this up some. And when we do that, that'll stop the overrun on it. These are not adjustments. Those three, those are the mounting points, and what those adjust are, this bracket goes up to where the windshield wiper stop goes out, and that's just the adjustment in that bracket. It doesn't, if you loosen those, you can't move it. Or you could move it and you could get a little bit more adjustment out of it that way. But these have to be adjusted like this. Stay tuned, let me get it done. Looks like a 10, and we'll check it out. We've got this bracket. We've got this bracket moved over quite a bit. We loosened it, popped it off, turned it a little bit, set it back down, and that's its resting point. So if you come out here and look, the wiper's down. Actually, it's a little bit down too far. So what we'll end up having to do is we're gonna have to adjust that nut. We're gonna have to bring it back up just a little bit. But let's check it out and make sure it's doing what we're doing first. Looks like it works. Goes down, stops. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we got everything adjusted right. Went ahead and checked my brake fluid here and my clutch. Checked all the connectors, make sure they're all good. Plugged everything back in, wiped some stuff down. We're gonna go ahead and put it all back together, and then we're gonna go adjust the wiper. I'll show you how to do that. So a little intermission period here. This is the front liner, the front of the front liner. Another thing that's really common on Murcielagos is this little piece here. That actually holds the bottom of this piece into the front of the car, and with this coming loose, it makes the back flop. The reason you don't want that is this is your air inlet for your AC system, and if this pulls out and creates a gap, what happens here is this seal won't seal up. So then you get all the air from outside into here, because this, it pulls out here instead of through your vents. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and plastic weld that piece, because that's what hooks right here. We're gonna plastic weld that back so we get a good seal when we go back with this. So what I'm gonna do to fix this is, Lord knows if you're a Murcielago owner, you know what Lamborghini likes to use windshield urethane on everything. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run a bead across this. And then if you have an old soldering iron, you can go back and we can resolder these. Heat this up, plastic weld it, get some zip ties. You can use the zip tie as a filler, almost like a welder. You can take and like plastic weld with this, and then we'll just glue it all back down. Okay, so we're good. Plastic weld holds. So we get that piece back in. Lights off. I have the latch latched, so I don't run the battery down. Go ahead and put the front liner back in. Luggage compartment, America's safety, so your kid doesn't get locked in your front device, whatever you want to call it. Next, we're gonna adjust the windshield wiper and that'll conclude the video. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this off with a 2.5 is what mine is. No telling what's on yours. And then this is gonna be a 17 under here. That's the place for it. All right, let's test it out and see if we're in the right position before we finish it off. Goes up, good spot. Goes down, doesn't touch. Yep, doesn't touch, still got a good inch. Perfect, exactly where we want it to be. Let's button it up and end the video. So concluding this video, I know most Murcielago owners aren't going to have this problem. Maybe if it helps two of you guys, maybe that's cool. Just more you know. I know a lot of Murcielago owners don't do maintenance on their own cars. These are just cars. There's nothing special to them. As a matter of fact, these are the easiest Lamborghinis to work on. No lie. So if there's a video you'd like me to do, showing you something, feel free to reach out, let me know. I'm glad to tear my car apart, use it as a project. I love the Mercy platform. As all you guys know, this is all I work on. So I'm glad to help. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for watching. Join, subscribe, like, share to your friends. Thank you.